Hey, one and all, welcome back. Glad you're here to read again. It is that season when we are going to hear the word Christmas. That word is going to be like a buzz in our ears. Have you been hearing it? Are you seeing words with Christmas? Can you read them? All right, well, we are going to practice how to read words with Christmas. In this case, these words, we're going to see the word Christmas first, then we're going to see a space, and then a word that associates with Christmas, and that whole word together where we have the two words with a space between it coming together to make an open compound word. Those words, we're going to have a new meaning for them. Are you ready to learn those words? I'm sure that you know a lot of them. Let's go ahead and let's try our best to read them. Ready to go? Alright, so this is our first word. Remember, we have studied the word Christmas already. So we remember that the C and H in this word, we are going to hear a K sound, and it's going to be the K sound, right? So the K sound. And then we're going to hear R. Put them together, we're going to hear that same sound that C and R would make. Krr. We add the short I sound A. So we'll hear krr A. Then we're going to add the S sound. Chris. The T is silent. Let's now call the next part of the word. The A makes the schwa sound, which is a puff of air, and then we hear S. Let's put it all together. Kr, A, S, Chris, Chris, and then Christmas. Let's add the final song. Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. All right, so let's see this word that goes along with Christmas. Put them together. True. Two E's together. E. True. E. True. E. Tree. Let's call the two words now for us to get that special word. Christmas tree. Christmas tree. Let's hear you say it. Christmas tree. We can see the picture. Do you like to set up the Christmas tree? All right, let's go to the next word. So by now, we know this word. Remember C and H, we hear the K sound. Put it together with R, we hear cr. Add the short I sound A, Chris. Add the S sound S, Chris. And then the T is silent. So let's go ahead and make the then add the the schwa sound, and then we're gonna add this. When we put it all together, we have Chris, Chris, us, Christmas. Let's now see this other word. K. Let's put the A and R together to say ah. That's the control vowel sound. Or we can put the word like this, where we have that small word. I'm sure you're familiar with that small word. If you're not, let's sound it out. K, ah, car. Car, and let's add the D sound now. Card, 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 card. Let's put it all together now. Christmas card, Christmas card. Let's hear you say it. Christmas card, Christmas card. All right, you're doing a great job. All right, so what is this word again? And what song do we hear at the beginning? Is it ch or is it k? Oh, we're gonna hear the k sound. Put it together with the R. We hear kur, add the short I sound and the S sound. So we hear a s, Chris. The T is silent. We can hear it. And then we add hear the schwa sound, a s, mus, Christmas. Let's now sound out this word. L makes the sound L. The I here, we're gonna hear the long I sound. That's where the I says its name, I. G and H together. When it's in the middle of a word, it is silent. So we would not hear any sound for it. It's gonna be silent. Don't call the sound. Then we're gonna hear T. Let's put those three songs together. L, I, T, L, I, T, light. Let's now add the S sound. Lights, lights, lights. Christmas lights. Are you familiar with Christmas lights? It's something that we all like to see during Christmas time. We like to see those lights glowing in the dark. All right, let's keep going. So let's hear you say Christmas light, Christmas lights, Christmas lights. All right, here's our next word. Remember, we already know the C and H in this word. We are going to hear the K sound. We add it to R, we hear cr, then we hear A, Chris, Chris. And then the T is silent. So what's next? We're going to hear the M makes the sound Then we're going to hear the A makes the schwa sound And then S. Put it all together. We hear cr, is, Chris, us. Christmas. Let's break this word down. Here we're going to hear k. Then we hear a, r, O and L together. We are going to hear o, l, o, l, all, all. We can put them together or we can just leave them separate. So we hear k, a, ka, r, car, all, ka, r, all, carol, carol. You can hear them all the time during Christmas time. All right, so let's hear the two words together. Christmas, carol, Christmas, carol. Let's hear you say it now. Christmas carol. Can you hear them singing? I'm sure you can. All right. Now you're going to see a change in this word. Here we have our associative word first, and then our word Christmas coming after. All right, I'm sure you can recognize the word Christmas by now, can you? So which one is Christmas? Is it word number 1 or word number 2? Ha! It's word number 2. So let's try and break our first word down. Then we hear then r, and then Y at the end. In this one, we're going to hear the E sound. So remember, Y at the end, we can hear I or E. In this one, we hear E. Let's put it all together. E, R, E. Let's put all together now. E, me, R, E. E, me, R, mer, E. Merry, merry. Or we can say and then we can say airy, airy, because this is normally used as an ending for words. Merry. So our word is Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Let's hear you say it. Merry Christmas. All right, let's go now to our next word. We're going to notice that we have our first word. Back to our first word being Christmas. So we hear k, r, a, Chris, Chris. And then the T is silent. Then we hear the U. The A makes the schwa sound Then we hear s. So we have Christmas. All right. So now we have our first letter as a vowel, the E. So the E is going to call its own name because this E at the end that is silent gives power to this E to call its own name. So rather than saying we'll make the sound E, E, and then V, E, V, Eve, Eve, Eve. Let's now put the two words together. Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve. So Christmas Eve. Let's hear you say it now. Christmas Eve, and that's the day before Christmas. All right, let's now go ahead and call our final word. Can we see the word Christmas? Yes, you can. All right, so we see is, Chris, T is silent. We hear s, Christmas. Christmas. Let's now call our word that goes along with it, D. A and Y together. What sound does A and Y make together? A, A. Let's put all two songs together. D, A, D, A, D, A, day. All right, let's now put it together. Christmas Day, Christmas Day, Christmas Day. So then, after Christmas Eve comes Christmas Day. And this day, it's a public holiday. And it's celebrated in a lot of places throughout the world. Christmas Day. All right, so we have studied these compound words that are seasonal words because they go along with the season Christmas or that holiday called Christmas. So keep practicing. It does not mean because they're seasonal and Christmas Day is in December that you would not meet the words in your reading throughout the year, or that you will not have to be able to spell them throughout the year. All right, so I need you to keep practicing. Have a fun one, and please give suggestions for other words that you want us to study. Hope to see you again soon.